Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trinity's Deep Dive number 2. Okay, so I recently uploaded this Drogoz game, and honestly, it's not the best work, but the reason why I posted it and wanted to do a review on it because some key things occurred here that I feel like every Paladins player or any player in any game like this should really take note of, and I will go through that as we to defeat it. But obviously, playing as Drogoz, the god. Um, you can tell by the team, I'm at a disadvantage. Okay, Victor can range me, Roy has mobility, Dama can only stun, and um, I can't get warm jets because I get outranged by Amani and Victor and Atlas. So I'm already thinking I'm probably going to do Fusillade. But we're looking at team, we have Atlas, Genos, Buck, Eevee, Drogoz. Now, when you decide to play in Paladins, I don't recommend having two blasters like a Drogoz and Eevee example, because they are slow projectiles, slow hitting. And so, yes, they do a blast, but you want constant pressure. You don't want a composition in which you're slow hitting. Because if you got a good healer, in this case, you got level 81 Damba, well, what are you going to do about that? You really can't do much. So, looking at this, they have the clear edge solely because they have a lot more range than us. So this is not going to be an easy match, and it was an easy match. But if you read the title of this video, some interesting things occurred during this match. So we're going to skip ahead a little bit. It's loading. Alright. So I decided to run Fusillade. And I think I do the Explosive Snow Bee. Now this is a weird build. And because the idea behind it is that I'm facing against mobile or triple DPS in general. I'm facing against 3 damages. The point of this build is to rely more on my salvo. So I have the Spitfire card, which reduces the cooldown salvo by 1.25 seconds each time the rocket from the salvo hits a target. Now, I'm not going to get a full reset. That only happens if they group up. That only happens when they're inside like a contain, like a bright marsh. It'd be more reasonable to get those resets. On this map, not so much. But the point is that even if I hit a few rockets, Spitfire itself is like a 20-second cooldown. Whatever, it's like 20 seconds. It's a long cooldown. But with Decimate, you hit your rockets a lot more often, and Decimate does proc into anything you do with Salvo. So with that being said, I'm using my Salvo to help finish my targets. Apex Predator, Throw the Hunt, and Propel, it just gonna keeps me going. So I'm relying this build works if I can get eliminations. The only thing that's going in my favor in this match is that my HP is the same as everybody else's, other than frontline or support. But I do more burst damage. So this is a pure bursty Drogoz build against a triple DPS. You guys feel free to copy it and edit some cards. Like you can edit Throw the Hunt for a different thing, so change Apex or whatever. I'm gonna turn up a little bit. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I decided to buy Cauterize because of the Domber. That's what my mentality, what I was going for. So going in, I'm checking to see where everybody is. I see Victor, I see Vora swing around, so I know there's a Vora up there. And I'm just gonna try to get a flank on. Just clear path, obviously take it. Just sing the Spitfire Salvo. Pretty decent, just poking, I'm just poking. Really, the spit is so useful to get poke damage, especially for those trying to fall away. There we go. So now understand that throughout this match, our Buck and Eve is gonna be complaining a lot, and it's annoying when you have teammates that complain a lot. And I'm pretty sure everybody here has gone through that experience. And like I said, if you look at the Q, you got the big cooldown on Salvo, like insanely huge, 20 seconds. So being able to hit those Spitfires, that's going to mean a lot. But yeah, the Buck and the EV just gonna be complaining a lot in this video, and so definitely teammates do play a favor on how you're gonna go about a match. So basically, I see Atlas being shot at. I try to support. I see Imani holding the top part. I'm trying to shoot her. Not just playing standard poke Drogoz gameplay. See Voira. See, like, that's the important point. Because of that salvo, I shaved off 5 seconds. Just on one person, that's 5 seconds off. That 5 seconds can make a big difference. That's what I like about this build. I try to run away, but Voira chases me down. And Voira being Voira, kills me. So our team is off center, and you will also see this a lot in this match. My team just keep getting off position, like they leave a flank open or they push too far ahead. So that was a kind of a nuisance that I had to deal with. So as if things wasn't already against me, well, I have a team that, for the most part, didn't know what they were doing. So like I said, poke Drogoz, I can't go aggressive because that'll leave me in the open. On a maps like this, when you play Drogoz, you want corners. You want to play around corners. You don't want to take open duels. Also, can we can we just ask Hi-Res? Watch this Vora. Completely damage immune. Straight up damage immune. Why the hell is she damage immune? Doing that entire animation. And also, this is another reason why I think it's kind of bullshit with my teams. I have shit luck. Okay. I was going to kill this Vora, but look what's going to happen. Look what happens. I was going to kill her. She rewinds. She goes up and kills me. This is not the first time this will happen. And it's not going to be the last. So like I said, the comp is against me. My team is against me. This map is against me. A lot of things in this is against me. And you're going to see my luck is also against me. So it is very demoralizing. So I used this ultimate because I saw the victor. I didn't kill him, so I got greedy. That's a nice kill on Imani. This part, I didn't realize how far I was going. So yeah. So we heard Imani Dragon Ult. I'm just trying to poke it. In retrospect, I should have went Bulldozer because that dragon becomes so annoying. And like I said, complaining teammates, not the best. Now it's at this point where I'm like, we're probably not going to push this in, but I'm just going to play poke. I see opening. I'm trying to get some kills, which I almost did right here, but the Dama saved. That Dama did a lot of saving on this match, and it was kind of annoying. So, like I said, I had the worst luck in Paladins. But yeah, that's the first round. I'm just gonna banter talk my teammates, complain about lag, tell them, hey, you should like not complain or at least do a different game mode. So it's 1-1, 5:30 in. No, very quick first round. Now here's a funny strat. When you play this, you can use these flags to hide yourself, which is hilarious. You just ult up here, and for the most part, they don't know where you're ulting from. They hear you from the right side, but they don't know where. Also, this is a great position to see around you. See where they're going. I saw Aurora go up there. I saw Atlas right there. So, see, damage immune. Why is she damage immune? High res. But that was all. She basically ulted just to not die by me. And that's just me being a bad player, so. Not much I could have done there. I was just being a bad player. And this is why... And that is why I didn't like this comp. We have no range. Everybody in my team has to play close quarters to get a pick. So the enemy team already has an advantage because of that. And because of such, I have to play poke. I have to play poke Drogoz. I can't CQC them. I die. It's too open of a map. I have to play poke Drogoz. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just staying on the ground. I'm playing poke. I'm waiting for my healing. Never came. I see Vora, and she lifted it, and that got me killed because I didn't decide to lift the Vora at the worst time, just to die to an Amani. Yeah, it was not a fun match. So I'm scouting around. I'm just trying to see what I'm going for. Like I said, I'm constantly having in mind kind of get salvo reset because now it's 20 seconds I have to wait compared to the 15 seconds we saw earlier, or it could be less. That's a lot of time saved. Mane on the drug, she ulted. I tried to ult to get the Imani, but that happened. I should have just punched the dragon, but Amani cancelled it. Amani cancelled, so that was good. I managed to get Amani to cancel her ultimate because she thought I was coming after her. And like I said, every once my other D dive, does me using Drogoz as more of a distraction. I'm using his kit as a tool to help my team. I would do this later on, and sometimes you have to be like not selfish and be able to take in charge, make space. Now I play a lot of Drogoz. I'm a very supportive Drogoz player. In fact, that I'm willing to sacrifice my KD if it means my team can get the win. I don't care how well I play. I'm in for the win. Every single match I would try to do, I'm in for the win. If I have to rush in the backline, distract the enemy team, and get obliterated just for my team to get a pick, it's worth it. In fact, as a spoiler, that's how we win. So it's just bantering. I hear Victor. I didn't know where Victor was aiming at, so I couldn't know where to go. I just saw his ultimate and tried to get away. But, you know, it's hard to dodge Victor. Buck falls off. Don't know how. They have no knockback, so how did he fall off? Dama wasted the ultimate, which was pretty useful for us. And I called it out. They wasted 4 arts. They wasted Imani art, they wasted 4 art, they wasted Atlas art, and they wasted Damba, Voa, Imani, and Victor. So they're 4 arts down. They only have Atlas, we have an Eevee, so we can do something. And we're about to get a Genos. So we're skipping ahead. Now I got Haven to help protect myself because most of that composition is direct hits. So I'm planning to go left. Now I see that gourd and I'm thinking there's someone around the corner. Hence why I pause here. Because I'm thinking, I'm listening for it. Is there someone over there? So I thrust over, make sure no one's over here. So once again, look at that, look at that. 10 seconds off. From that one salvo, I cut that ability in half. So in 10 more seconds, I can dish out another 1k damage. That's what's cool about this build. So I use my spit, get some range, find out where they are, poke Drogoz, as usual. I'm just poking. Dama's trying to stun me. Voa, I play it safe. I'm scared she's gonna push me out. Eevee, kinda came for the rescue. I think I ended up dying to Vora. Yep, Dama stun. And not by resilience. Which was a good choice. Cause that stun can really mess you up. Big time. Use the window, my favorite strat. Now once again, lifted. And she jumped. So that combo is wasted. And as usual, my team is too far left. Didn't deal with Imani on the right. And then she gets a kill. And then now we're losing. Now we have a man down. Welcome to my life, a Drogoz player in this match. Nothing is going my way. And once again, the moment I clicked, he puts up the stasis field. So like, what do I do? Literally right here I think to myself, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What do I, like, what can I possibly do to avoid this stuff? Alright. Be my perspective. So, as usual, poke Drogoz. And honestly, it's perfectly fine to play poke Drogoz if you know you don't have... If you know you're in a situation where you can't outrange them, you can't open contest, and it's hard to get close quarters, just playing poke Drogoz, perfectly fine. You give yourself some safety, you may hit a few lucky shots for your other flanks or other DPSs or whoever's on your team to finish off the kill. You get Elim. If you have Elim deck, you proc the Elim, you can keep going. So like, it's not wrong to play this conservative. And once again, Vora being Vora, just being a retard. I fucking hate her. I try to get Salva up. I get, once again, another 10 seconds gone. Like I said, I'm just playing poke. We got 2 kills. Now that it's time for us to actually play more aggressive. Now here's the annoying part about Ascension's Peak. They can just sit up here. Now this was actually kind of smart. I saw Vora Vine towards my direction, and I knew she had to go down. So I just used my spit and tried to predict when that Vora is gonna, you know, come down. And me getting screwed over yet again from a kill. Too much poke, I fat fingered, and I just die here, I believe. I know, stay alive, never mind. This Vora try to kill me. So, Hi-Res, riddle me this. She's damage immune on a Q ability, but not damage immune on an ultimate. Riddle me this, Hi-Res. Why? I want to get Amani falls away. I was crying. I know Atlas is there. We try to get a pick. I'm just shooting. She dies. I'm shooting Amani. Try to get a pick. Doesn't work out. I'm running away. Now I wasn't expecting them to actually. I didn't expect this Atlas to be there. So I was thinking that we would just fall back. Apparently that's not the case. But you know, it's whatevs. I don't know what to pick. I was deciding on like what to upgrade. I decided to, I believe, what did I pick? Actually, I'm curious. I don't exactly remember. I picked Master Riding. Okay. I guess in my mentality was that I wanted to get there faster because I knew I'm gonna die a lot. I mean, just like my deaths. And in my mind, I'm already thinking that we have to play different. So it was a better call to go Master Riding because that allows me to get to where I need to go. Because if I can play aggressive, that's my best advantage. Is stop playing dumb. Got the war. That's cool. Now I want to buy my people space, so I decided to rush through. Because what just happened? Me pushing up, Victor turned my attention. Amani went to my attention. Dama went to my attention. 3 people got distracted. Atlas is now pushing up. Evie is still poking. Bug can now poke. So now, because of that, I missed it by space. That's a good pick. I get stunned again, Dumbo. Now, unfortunately enough, that wasn't enough because we couldn't actually get more picks. And so, what you're about to see right here is something you learn the more you play the game. What you're about to see comes from pure experience. I know a lot of my team is dead. Alright, I know that. I'm poking. If I touch, reset back. Just when it's enough time, I touch again, get a lot of damage. Now Alice is here. Buck gets the Amani kill because she played aggressive. The Amani tried to spawn trap us. Didn't happen. Now, think about it like this. Victor's low, he's playing the backline. Dama's low, he's playing the backline. Amani pushed up. You can see in the back here. Victor's playing in the back. You can see 3 of them is here. Amani just died because she was trying to be aggressive. She got overconfident. And because of me stalling, we wipe him. It's that idea of being able to stall enough for your team to do the work. That's something you gain experience. That's me playing as a team, not playing for myself. I put myself into the problem for my team to do the work. And that's something I feel like every player who plays any multiplayer game has to understand. You're in a team game. Sometimes you have to do things yourself. And that's what I demonstrated there. And it was a good job of my team to finish up the space I gave them. That allowed us to fight another round. I see Victor. I'll fall down. I don't want to die to Victor. Mata. Now, there's some. I swear. PSA. If we act like this, Amani quit the game. Amani, if you're watching this, quit the game. I'm just kidding, dude. But like, actually, just don't do that. No, it's not helping you. It's not helping anybody. No one thinks it's cool. Please don't do that. If you're watching this, or if someone else have thought about doing this, don't. You're gonna be hated. Just don't. But hold on, shout out to this Atlas shot. Shout out to the Atlas shot. Yo, that was epic. So I know Victor's over there, so I tried to get the Victor. Just didn't work out, so I turned my gaze to the Vor. Victor's back over there. It's already too late. Just poke him, keep him away from pushing up. Now Vor's going to push me out. I get away, fall back to my healer. And now I'm just trying to play poke. I die here because my team doesn't know how to kill a simple Vor. I don't know what's going on. I mean, just look at this. Literally, look at this. Like, what the heck? I don't think my generals even tried to kill her or lift her. I don't know. Vo is being annoying. And honestly, Vo is annoying. Like, she just is. Fair and balanced, the Amani. So much going on right here. Now, Okay, so my original idea was to spit and shoot to explode when his exile ends. What ends up happening, my spit hits Victor. And in case you don't know, when a Drogoz spits hit an enemy directly, that target would take 30% more damage from any source. From your teammate, from a burn, from damage over time, from your rockets, any source, 30% more damage for a few seconds. So, with that being said, I know about this mechanic, and I put it to use. I mean, just look at this. Look how much damage it does. One rocket, 1200 damage. And he's running blast. He's running blast shields. And it still do 1200. That's crazy. It's just crazy. It's like he never had it in the first place. Anyone proof he's running blast shields? Look what the third rocket did. Watch the numbers. 1200, 850, 342. And that was a direct. Just running blast shield. I get a kill, go inside. I'm thinking that I just had to play aggressive. Usually if you can put Drogoz in a spot and you can do something similar in Stone Keep, it's one of the strongest spots you can be as a Drogoz. I just got focused by 3 people at the same time, so what do you want me to do? Now at this point I realize we're not pushing it in, so I don't want to give them ult charge. And these are like the small details that can make a bigger game. I said don't feed ult charge. Do not give them any more ultimates to charge up. Evie got lucky. So we're gonna skip forward. I tell them the plan that Amani is gonna ult early. She has done it for the past 3 rounds. She's gonna do it again. I noticed that many times right side was open. So I told them let's flank right. And for this round I just use previous map knowledge to my advantage. I call this adaptation. You're adapting to your match at any point. I had to adapt from playing as a support Drogoz to throwing my body literally to the walls so my team could do it. I basically had to sacrifice myself. I had to make my own shots because I realized my team can't do it normally. I have to play weird. I have to play different. I have to play smarter. And this is going to pay a lot. Now, I don't know what my team did on the point. I'm going to give them credit for figuring out what you're about to see. But just this simple change and strategy allowed this to happen. Beeline it. Don't stop. If you're in a situation like me, don't stop. Keep going. Find Ayamani. Find where she is. That was a good pick by Voa. They're playing in backline. We got mega aggro. Amani died. Didn't realize it. But we just got mega aggro. We took it away. Now we're trying to bet to dismount. I see Voa go over here, but I didn't really pay attention mid-game. I was focused on, like, I knew Voa was somewhere. I didn't imagine that Voa was on the point. Cause I look back, Voa's right there. So Voa being Voa, I know, and like that was dumb. But luckily my team was there to finish it, and I called it out. The Buck and even Atlas did an amazing job dismounting, getting kills. But just that change in pace that we had to do, either as an individual or as a team, cost us the win. And that's why you should never give up. You're down 1-3. Don't give up. Push through. I mean, I still got top damage against Probably the worst match I had in a long time. And so the point of me doing this is to showcase that you shouldn't down yourself or let other things come before you even try to get the win. Always keep trying. Give it your best because you don't know what could happen. Something's not going right, switch it up. It doesn't hurt to change your strategy. It doesn't hurt. You only learn. And so that's gonna be the end of this deep dive. Thank you guys for so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, and I would try to do a lot more of these because I want players who play the game to understand what the game is about, understand my way of thinking, so you guys can get the influence to improve yourself. Maybe you see some things I did wrong, maybe you see some things I did right. Whatever you take from this video, please use it to get some form of benefit from it, whether it's the Paladins or from any other game source. And don't forget to subscribe. Hope you guys have a great night, have a good day, wherever you are. Stay awesome.